from Coors Field at the foot of the Rocky Mountains in Denver, Colorado. An NL West matchup on the show. It's the Los Angeles. And we'll be back with And we're back. And starting in this one, J.J. Zhu. Singy, he's a guy that can rack up a lot of strikeouts.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working. But if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
And that one fouled off. Zhu, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, a curve, and occasionally uses a cutter. Here's the 0-2. Got him. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Grisham. That to right. Green pulls it in on the run.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Here's Josh Naylor. He's a left-handed batter who still comes up with good contact and a good average against left-handed pitchers. And first offering is fouled off. All right, so you hit lefty. What makes it so hard to face a left-handed pitcher?
Left-handers, they just seem to have different arm angles, so to keep that front shoulder in there and really discipline yourself can be tough sometimes. But the guys that do it well, man, I tip my cap to them every day.
Two outs, base is empty. And down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Rockies are down quietly, scoreless after 1. Next to hit, J.J. Zhu. And he deals. Ripped on a line. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
He was all over that fastball right there. I'll tell you what, if he gets under it just by
bottom half of inning number 2, down the third baseman, Edouard Julien. Late on that fastball.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Muncy makes the grab, and there's one down.
Batting the right field,
Hunter Renfroe at the plate. Renfroe getting the start in right. 34-year-old vet. He joined the team as a free agent. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Nabs it, and there's 2 down.
Ball's just not carrying the first tonight.
Now, you would actually say that to your teammate in the dugout.
No, I'm not that cruel. But someone would say it to me, and I'm sure it's probably been said before. This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2. And down on strikes he goes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Rockies. They trail here.
Now
We haven't seen a break in the weather, and the umpires might be forced to make a decision soon.
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, everyone looking.
And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone. That one felt good. That's his 4th home run of the series. And they add on. It's 3-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? But a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's going to be Zach Veen. The pitch. It feels like we might be headed towards a rain delay if the weather doesn't ease up, Chris.
Yeah, the umpiring crew are going to pay attention to how the weather is impacting this game. And the moment it becomes dangerous, I think, is the moment we'll be forced to take a break.
Strike 2.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot. No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called brawl or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Cole Young in the box now. No balls and a strike. One down, base is empty. Got him looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. And now the switch hitting catcher, Drew Romo. Ground ball up the middle, and that one handled. Jump throw. It's a 1-2-3 inning for the Rockies. 1-2-3 go. Back here at Coors Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. This is Willie Castro. And a pitch. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
1-1 now. That one fouled off. And a ball and 2 strikes. To the right side. Sneaks through, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Man at first, and here is Trent Grisham. There's the strike.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Popped up. And that will drop foul. 0-2 now. Just missed.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
I think he might have gotten away with one right there. That was a very hittable pitch right over the heart of the plate, and I know that batter is kicking himself right now. Would like to get that pitch again. Just pulled the string on it, and the deception gets him the K.
And now it's Josh Naylor. Caught looking his first time up. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. And a good eye there.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Kicks and deals. That one fouled off. 2-2. On the ground, a second, might be 2. There's 1, and that's 2. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We played 4. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Rockies nothing.
Now batting, designated hitter, J.J. Zoo.
Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. A gigantic blast. His second home run of the game, and they add a pair. It's 5-zip. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
Another look at one of the most impressive home runs you'll ever see, as StatCast gives us the full picture.
Yeah, projected more than 480 feet on its way over the fence, and I don't think we could watch this replay enough, Boog. I mean, just incredible. That was a swing that...
We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the third baseman, Edouard Julien.
The third baseman, Edouard
Julien, 26 years old, and he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League. As the lefty gets to work, that's in there, 0-1. Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Now it's Hunter Renfroe. He popped out his first time.
Renfroe.
Bounce to the left side. Throw on to Freeman. Home man for the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's Byron Buxton.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here. Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Rockies are down quietly. It's 5-0. Back here in Denver. Well, we go bottom 6. So in now for Colorado, Zach Veen. Swing and a miss, 99. How do you do?
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
And a quick out, number 1.
On the heart of the plate, had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Cole Young. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. 0-1.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
One down, base is empty. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 0-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Kicks and fires. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. The pitch. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
2 outs, base is empty. Now at the plate, Drew Romo. 0 for 1 so far. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on here in the second game of the series. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Nothing doing for the Rockies. Still looking at that. Next is the Dodger DH, J.J. Zhu. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those two he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
Crushed to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. And he's gone yard again. That's his third home run of the game. And they add to the lead. It's 7-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what.
And we're back, bottom of the 7th. Now it's the second baseman, Willie Castro.
The second baseman.
Seems like the hitters are struggling with their timing today, kind of caught in between that sharp fastball and the nasty slider. I'd like to see him settle on a consistent pitch.
Foul ball.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
The pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And now the lefty sets him down looking. He's got to be frustrated with that call. So he gets the call and picks up the strike.
He's off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
Trent Grisham, the next to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
And that one is lifted in the air. Green settles under it. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
The first baseman, number 22.
Next for Colorado, Josh Naylor. And Naylor swings through that one.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Fastball for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what.
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. They continue to trail 7-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now here is Edouard Julien. Zhu back to work. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. That clips the corner. Zhu into his 8th inning of work. Singy, he's been good.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that gets better as he gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to him, you get to him early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
The right fielder, number
Now
16.
it's Hunter Renfroe.
Hunter Renfroe.
Right through there for a strike.
Now this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Comes up empty.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
1 out, base is empty. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And a pitch. Foul ball, still 0-2. 1 down, base is empty. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. But no chance to get him, and he'll take first on the strikeout.
But unfortunately, they've got a big lead on the scoreboard, so that error shouldn't hurt too much. But you have to be careful about losing concentration in a game like this. It can be an easy trap to fall into.
Now it's going to be Byron Buxton, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? He swings and fouls one off.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
At the belt and fires. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Veen stands in now and watches strike 1.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-2.
And the pitch. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So 1 left for Colorado. Not going there. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Josh Fleming.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for winning a close game.
Here's some real power at the plate. J.J. Zhu. And a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance, at least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
And that one's gone. Another homer. His 4th home run of the game. And they add a run. It's 8-0.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. Wow, this is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game. They're just so rare. They're so special and just so tough to pull off as well. Everything has to line up for you, but of course, you got to make it happen.
Back here at Coors Field, bottom 9. And the batter now, Cole Young. Zhu back to work. On its way to the corner. And it's off the wall, but foul.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
And the 0-2. And that's down and away. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that 9th inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
And here it comes. Got him swinging.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
He's 2 outs away. Here's the catcher, Drew Romo. Swings through that one for strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
The Dodgers up big in this one here in the last half of inning number 9. The pitch. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Rockies down to their last out. Willie Castro digging in for the Rockies. And there's a foul ball. Zhu is just 1 strike away. The 0-2. Fights it off. You'll see another.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
Just missed.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
The Rockies with a lot of ground to make up. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Puts it in the air out towards left center. He'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers take the first 2 games of this series on the road.
Really incredible performance on the mound. You know he's going to stew a little bit over that 1 hit that he gave up, because when you look at the body of work, so dominant, he'd have made just 1 better pitch. Perhaps he'd have a no-hitter.